New at 4 this afternoon, the Humane Society of Southern Arizona confirming today that hundreds of small pets that were sent to a known reptile breeder were used as feed. And let's go over what we know so far about this. More than 300 small animals were sent to Tucson from the San Diego Humane Society back in August, bound for the Humane Society of Southern Arizona. Our chief investigative journalist, Corus Nylander, learned that a majority of the animals were sent to a breeder in the Phoenix area and were used as feed, and rather than finding them adoptive homes like they were supposed to. Now, the discovery led to the firing and resignation of 2 HSSA leaders. Chief investigative reporter Corus Nylander first broke the story, joining us live outside the Humane Society on the west side with more on this story. Corus, it just keeps getting even more bizarre. What can you tell us about the latest today?
Yeah, well, it sure does, Monica. This is that final report from the third-party investigator released just about an hour ago. The opinion reached here is that these more than 250 of the 300 animals were used ultimately as reptile food, and that's based on all of the evidence they've gathered and interviews with 17 people involved in this situation. This was all revealed during a virtual news conference just a couple hours ago. This investigation has carried on for nearly 3 months. It was conducted by Terry Flores, who runs a private investigations company. This was a workplace investigation, not a criminal investigation. She concluded that the former COO, Christian Gonzalez, first organized this transfer, and that former CEO, Steve Farley, learned of it later on. He was supportive of it, but he did not ultimately know that the pets were going to be transferred to Colton Jones, who is a known reptile breeder. They also tell me they have no evidence to suggest that any money changed hands here. Flores provided a number of recommendations, though, for the board, including a complete overhaul of policies and improving control over data, especially changing policies for pet transfers. The News 4 Tucson investigators also played a major role in the findings here. We presented the Humane Society with a text message we obtained from a Phoenix area reptile breeder who received a text from Colton Jones asking that breeder if they had space to freeze off rabbits and guinea pigs because he had too many to handle in preparation for an upcoming show in California. It was sent less than 24 hours after Jones had received the shipment of pets from HSSA. Flores said that was perhaps the most conclusive evidence to suggest the ultimate fate of these pets.
The text message discovered by KVOA investigative reporter Corus Nylander creates a reasonable belief Jones may have used some of the animals for those purposes.
We still have a lot of questions that are not answered by this. I think this is a good first step, but I think criminal charges or civil charges should be pursued against the individuals involved.
And the Humane Society did approach the Tucson Police Department, which opened up a case, but so far no word on any criminal charges to come out of this. But the Humane Society Board Chairman Robert Garcia says they are very actively looking into civil legal action against one or more people who were involved in this. That's all they're willing to say at this point. But this report here, certainly not the end of it. A lot more to come, and we're going to continue to keep you updated on this constantly evolving situation. We're live from the west side. Corus Nylander, News 4 Tucson.
Yeah, some incredible findings on the part of Corus Nylander. Thank you for that. And if you would like to read the entire investigation done by that third party, go to our website at KVOA.com. We have that there. Well, the gag order